Hi there, I'm Liam.
Hi, I'm Adam.
Hi, I'm Ned.
We were going to do an unboxing but next week for the pre-release, but we've just finished looking at all the spoilers that are all out now, and we're so excited about this set. We've picked a few cards and we're going to chat about them.
I don't want to. There's much more that I want
No,
to talk about.
we gave everyone 3 cards because we just wanted to talk about 7 or 8 cards each, and they were all different. There was 1 or 2 crossovers, but mostly they were all different.
Yeah.
Lots of people are excited about lots of different cards here.
Yes.
Who wants to go first with the cards they picked?
I'll go first.
Go on then. Is it a black card?
No, it's green.
No?
But it has a little bit of black in there.
Activated abilities.
Yeah, the activated abilities. Yeah, it's the Warden of the First Tree. It's a good card. It's the figure of destiny basically. It's a green, black, white figure of destiny.
So it's a green base card.
Green base, so it costs 1 green to cast.
Yeah.
It's a 1/1 human. It costs 1 and a black-white hybrid to activate the first ability, which makes it a base 3/3. 2 and then 2 white and black, or white or black.
Yeah.
For its second activated ability, which makes it a spirit warrior and gives it trample.
So it's still a 3/3, but it gets trample.
It's a 3/3 spirit warrior.
And that's what, 4?
With trample.
So you can do that turn.
And that's 4. Yeah. And then
or you can do it turn 5 if you play it and do all those things.
Yeah. No, because it has to be.
Oh, you have to do one, then the other.
You have to do one, then the other, then the other.
Yeah, figure it out.
And then the last activated ability, which is 5, so it's 3 and 2 white or black.
And let me guess, it buys you an ice cream.
No, black doesn't do that. It makes it. It puts 5 1/1 counters on it.
So it's already a 3/3 with trample. So
it's
it
base 3/3 with trample, so it
8/8.
becomes an 8/8.
8/8.
That sounds like the sort of thing you want to be doing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it a see play though? Or is it just something you want to do?
They're my colours at the moment.
Yeah.
But Abzan, you know, it's easy to play.
It's got all the
wins.
best cards.
Yeah. I would play it. I don't think I have anything at the 1-drop slot that I already play, unless I Thoughtseize turn 1.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it was limited. It'll be good. You can.
Oh, insane.
You know, everyone sat there behind 2 stalled out boards with loads of land out, and that gives you somewhere to sink your land.
That is a characteristic of Khans. There does tend to be like board stalls, and a lot of it kill. Morphs tend to do it as well because there's just people sat staring at each other's morphs. There's no morphs in this set, but there is manifest.
There is manifest.
Did anyone pick a manifest card? I did.
You did. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I will quickly. It is reality shift 1 and a blue instant. Exile target creature. Owner of that creature.
Blue removal.
Puts a manifest to the top card. Manifest is the top card of your library is put face down onto the battlefield, no matter what it is, land or sorcery, instant, planeswalker, enchantment, whatever. It becomes a 2/2. If it is a creature, you can pay its mana cost to flip it up, like you would morph, but it doesn't have a morph cost, it has a mana cost.
Yeah.
If it's not a creature, when it dies, it just goes to the graveyard. So you could be giving them something very amazing for removing their stuff, but watching the footage of one of the GPs in the US the other day, everyone was playing courses. There was a lot of base green decks, so you know what's coming. Yeah. It's like a double removal spell as well. If you see someone with in a reanimator deck, they've got the whip on top of their library, and this is like Christmas land. Whip on top of their library, you can kill their or exile their Siege Rhino. Yeah. Get rid of the whip. Yeah. Or exile Sidisi, get rid of the whip, give them a 2/2. And most decks can deal with a 2/2 a lot easier than they can
a Sidisi with a whip.
Yeah. In fact, I'll talk about my other card now, which is the Monastery Monk, which reminds me a little. It costs 2 and a white. He's a rare. He's got prowess. He's a 2/2. So he's just like the Seeker of the Way. Yeah. What costs 1 more, but that's because when you prowess, he's a separate trigger that gives you a token, a 1/1 monk token. I might be wrong there. It might just be a warrior. No, it wouldn't be a warrior, would it? No. And that the token itself has prowess. So
it's great.
Say you reality shift something, you've got that guy out. I know in limited it's probably unlikely, but basically this is your white version of Young Pyromancer, slightly more expensive.
Yeah.
Reality shift becomes a little bit better there because it's removal and their 2/2 matches poorly against your 3/3.
Yeah, I like it. Anything that gives you value for other cards. You know, I mean, it basically turns any removal spell you're playing in your Jeskai deck into a creature.
Have you played a lot of Jeskai Limited?
No.
I have. And when it happens, it is a wonder of stick. It's fantastic. You can go...
Yeah, we've all heard you can go doing well.
Yeah, I don't keep it a secret. But you can attack for what seems like 4, and then they go no blocks, or they block 1 and let 2 other guys come over the top, and then you just play... and then you're like, for 16?
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
It's happened to me once.
Actually, I wasn't going to talk about all 3 of mine, but they go so wonderfully together, is the new Lightning Bolt. What?
You're so good, aren't you?
The new... Well, I picked them.
Yeah, right.
The new Lightning Bolt. Collateral Damage.
Yeah.
Which is also an Arnold Schwarzenegger film from the early 2000s, late 1990s. It was horrible. So it costs 1 red. Like a lightning bolt, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Like a lightning bolt. So far, it's a lightning bolt.
But there is more.
As an additional cost, sacrifice a creature.
Yeah.
The Jeskai Tokens deck is a real deck. It's in standard play. It's doing well in top 8s and such. It's a legitimate deck.
But that works well with your second card.
It works well if you're making tokens with this guy. You can probably afford to pay the additional cost. There's also, I'm sure everyone's aware, there's active treason in Khans. No, what's the guy, he's a morph one when he turns them up?
Jeering Instigator.
So, Jeering Instigator, he's an active treason as well. So, everybody loves stealing your stuff and sacking it.
Yeah.
And dealing you 3 damage
as
in the
part
process.
Of paying costs. It's always good.
It's great. Steal your guy, your best blocker, and then kill your other guy.
Yeah.
With that guy. Right, so that's my 3. I can't talk about anything else now, so I'm just going to slag off your 3 picks. What did you pick, Ned? Give us a card.
Temple Trespass.
Wow, go on then.
It costs 8 and 3 blue.
Right, so far seems extremely playable.
Yeah.
And 11 costing...
It has Delve though.
Oh, okay, so what does it cost?
5.
3 blue.
3 blue?
Yeah.
So you're always going for maximum discount, and you're more realistic. You're going to have to pay 2 colourless and 3 blue.
Yeah.
Because you're delving away. And what does it, temporal, what does it give you?
It gives you a time walk.
What are you going to do with this extra go?
Fill your graveyard back up.
Yeah, basically. Get ready for your treasure cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to attack them.
You're going to hit twice. Did you pick any creature cards?
Yep.
Go on then.
It is 0/2.
Right, so you're attacking with your 0/2.
With your 0/2.
So you're gumming them to death.
Yeah.
So what does it do? It's a 0/2, so
it costs 1 on the green.
Okay.
You can tap it for a green.
Is it an elf?
No.
There's no elves.
If you have Ferocious, then it taps 2 green.
So it's a mana duel.
Oh, that's pretty cool. How easy did you find to get Ferocious in Khans?
Limited it is harder. The in standard.
In standard you get it.
Savage Knuckleblade.
Yeah.
What's your 3rd card?
It is Dragon Rage.
What does it do?
So it's an instant for 2 in red, and it adds red mana equals the number of attacking creatures, and then they have fire breathing.
So it gives you all the mana that you can spend on fire breathing. So how do you see this card working out for you?
You don't have to spend it on fire breathing.
That's a good point. You don't have to spend it on the fire.
Oh, right,
you can spend it on like lightning strikes and stuff.
Okay.
And stuff.
And other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. You could after you declared attackers, you could sack them and collateral damage them. Bam.
Once they've declared blockers,
yeah.
If they have blocked one, you can just make that one deal.
Yeah, make that one massive.
Oh, so
you can tweak it to kill your creatures off.
Mix it, DJ
it up. You know. Here we go. Right. Second card is a black card.
Of course.
Funnily enough. Palace Siege. It's part of the Siege cycle.
Oh, these are modal, aren't they?
Yeah. So Khans or Dragons. I think there's, Khans, with this card, it's 5-drop, it's an enchantment, 3 colourless, 2 black, which I think is pretty good for what it does. It's the first mode, if you choose Khans, put a creature card from your graveyard at the into your hand, at the beginning of your upkeep.
So you can take any card and put it into your hand?
Take any card from your graveyard, any creature card, and put it into your hand at the beginning of your upkeep.
Your upkeep, right, okay.
That is brilliant for me, because I play graveyard decks, basically, anything. I mean, and the second ability is you choose Dragons, at the beginning of opponent's upkeep, each opponent upkeep, they lose 2 life and you gain 2 life.
So it's multiplayer cards.
So it's multiplayer cards as well.
Is it each opponent?
Each opponent, so 2-headed giant.
Is it at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep?
No. Each opponent's upkeep, that opponent loses 2 life. So 2-headed giant, your opponent would lose 4, but you only ever gain 2.
Right, okay, you only gain 2.
So you won't gain the amount that they lose.
I know that I'm going to end up playing against 2 of these in EDH. You're going to have 1.
I'll have 1.
And Seb's going to have 1.
Yeah.
And then, I'm always disappointed.
But that's not the mode. That's not the mode I would choose.
No, because you would reanimate stuff.
Because I'd reanimate stuff. Because I'm playing.
It's not.
I'm playing Lazav, so stuff's going into everyone's graveyards. I would be bringing stuff back out of my graveyard, like throwing it back at you and then bringing it back out again.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I really like it, but I wouldn't think twice about taking that.
What is your last card?
My last card is a blue card.
A blue card?
Yeah, I'm not a big blue player. I have been in the past. I did play the Miracles deck, I loved that. Cloud Form, again, is part of the enchantment cycle, the forms.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's
it's a complicated one.
I looked at this because I was running the blue-white heroic deck, and this annoyed me because you can't search them up.
No,
because they're enchantments.
It is an enchantment that becomes an aura when it comes into play. So it's not an aura, so you can't search it with your
Helios
Pilgrim.
Yes.
So it costs 3, 1 colourless, 2 blue.
Yeah.
It's an enchantment. When it comes into play, it becomes an aura. You manifest the top card of your library, so it becomes a face-down colourless 2/2.
Yeah.
You then attach this enchantment to it, this cloud form to it. It gets flying and hexproof. Every colour has a different ability.
You create a 2/2 flyer.
2/2 flyer off hexproof.
So
off anything.
So you could know that you've got a land on the top.
You could know that you've got a land, or you could know that you've got your Pearl Lake Ancient.
And then eventually you can
flip it, and you've got a massive hexproof flying Pearl Lake Ancient.
So what do you think? Where's this going to get played? Limited. You think these are going to be limited played?
Limited play.
Some are, like with these cycles, it's always the case that some are better than others. So you kind of have to think. And what I love about the Life of Standard is you'll see ones that were rubbish suddenly turn up again, and they're sort of like, I hadn't thought of using it like that.
Yeah.
And these cycles that they tend to be well sort of embedded by the time we get through to like noticing that.
Yeah. And I think that's the difference between good players and really good players. It's the players that can look back and see the interactions with the older cards. It's when we kind of got blinkers down to them, because we're all excited about the new ones.
There's so many cards to talk about. We just picked some that we wanted to chat about. What I would ask is if you guys want to talk about or think we picked some ridiculous cards, which we probably have, but this is the cards we liked. So get in the comments and tell us why we've gone wrong, especially Adam, why Adam's wrong. Hi there, unfortunately we lost the end of the video there, but there was like another 4.5 hours of us talking about Magic. Like the other me said, let us know which cards you liked, which cards we picked that you didn't like. Let us know in the comments. We do read them all, we don't always reply, and hopefully we'll be back with the video soon. Bye.